Linking Xero to Google Sheets seamlessly. This is something that we've struggled with for ages. The next level, the game-changing piece of thing that this software does is talk back to it. So I can amend something in my Google Sheets and those figures will be passed back to Xero. We can create our systems whereby we can have a Google Sheets project management tool where we track all of our project expenses, our project cash flow forecasting, automatically anything we change within that sheet updates in Xero from a budget perspective, and then we can track our actuals within Xero and we can see that instant impact against the project cash flow forecast. So if you're not using Xero in any of your businesses, why not? We have a Xero referral bonus code, so you can get 90% off your first 6 months. Linking Xero to Google Sheets seamlessly. This is something that we've struggled with for ages in order to get proper project forecasting, proper project tracking in terms of financial management. We have development appraisals, we have drawdowns and cash flow forecasts for the actual building works within our business. We have Xero accounting software, which is kind of after the fact type accounting, whereas this program, this integration that I'm going to be talking you through helps solve the issue of those two things talking together. So the integration is called G-Accon, and as it says on the screen, it connects Xero to Google Sheets and back automatically, seamlessly. It's all well and good, a piece of software sort of integrating with Xero. It's kind of one-way communication. It downloads information from Xero. You can create reports from it. That's great. But the next level, the game-changing piece of thing that this software does is talk back to it. So I can amend something within my Google Sheets and those figures will be passed back to Xero. This is something that's only recently come to our attention. One of our guys in our XP community, shout out to the Nutbrook boys, doing some fantastic work down in southwest London around Tooting. And this is something that they introduced to us. It's just an absolute game changer. We can customize and automate Xero reports. It talks both ways. It's real-time data. You can set up the back and forth to be an automated data refresh. So hourly, daily, weekly, whatever you want that back and forth to do on a regular basis, it can share that information in those time frames. So for us, this is absolutely incredible. It means that we can create our systems whereby we can have a Google Sheets project management tool where we track all of our project expenses, our project cash flow forecasting, and then automatically anything we change within that sheet updates in Xero from a budget perspective, and then we can track our actuals within Xero as costs are paid for, reconciled within Xero, and we can see that instant impact against the project cash flow forecast. So
sorry to interrupt. If you're new here, this video has probably been pulled from one of our live video broadcasts where we show insights into our 6, 7, and 8-figure businesses. We're live every week showing the inner workings of our business, sharing tips, templates, and strategies that you can take away and use in your own business to help you grow and be more profitable. If you've not checked it out yet, head over to the live section on our YouTube channel where you can see all of the back catalog of videos where we cover everything that you need to be a successful entrepreneur and a property developer. Back to the video.
We haven't got into the full depths of this yet. Like I say, this was only introduced to us this week, so we thought we'd share it. But I'm going to have to now, they've given me a lot of work, to be fair, because I'm now going to have to figure out how best we set up all of our Google Sheets, all of the formulas that we might need to kind of input from one cash flow forecast into our total development appraisal spreadsheet, for example, and then back and forth to Xero and make sure that everything's aligned. One good thing that has happened over the last couple of months, we have luckily kind of recently set up our Google Sheets development appraisal with various codings, A01, C03, D04, aligning with our Xero coding. So for example, the purchase coding, so pre-purchase costs are an A. So you've got the design feasibilities, any building surveys, valuations that you do would come under a coding for A, and all these pull through to Xero. Purchase costs are a B, so your purchase price is B01. You've got bank, monitoring surveyor, initial B08. So as costs come in and are paid for and reconciled in Xero, they're reconciled against these codings so that every project that we do, we can compare, well, why did we spend 5% on a planning consultant on this project and 10% on the planning consultant on this project? What's the big difference? We can be able to see across all of our projects and get an average blend of where we think we should be, so that if a certain consultant comes in higher than expected, we can baseline that cost and see visibly across the projects that we're working on where they should be, for example. example, what level they should be coming in at. All of that feeds back into this G-Accon, and then it will integrate between the Xero and the Google Sheets, and we will have a much more robust financial management and financial control within our business. So yeah, if you haven't looked at this yet, do check it out. G-Accon, connect Xero to Google Sheets. And if you're not using Xero in any of your businesses, why not? I've got a good surprise for you. We have a Xero referral bonus code. So you can get 90% off your first 6 months using the referral link, which will be down in the description down below. It's on screen. It's a bit.ly link on screen as well, but it will be down in the description. So do click that and get your 6 months 90% off with Xero. It is absolutely incredible software. There's an app on your phone where you can track everything that you need to within your businesses, and you can run off as many reports as you possibly want and customize them as much as you possibly want. And it's just a very, very clean user interface, very, very efficient way of managing the finances within your business.
If you got value from this video, make sure you click the subscribe button down below and ring the notification bell, because we release one video at least every week, so be the first to get notified. See you on the next one.